I'd just been thinking, I really want to tell you a story. So, story time.
Once upon a time, there was this beautiful woman. And I found her irresistible. Love. I thought she was stunning. And I was head over heels in love. But on our first night of lovemaking, the phone rang. And then it rang again. And then it rang again. Another phone rang. Her phone kept ringing. But you know what was strange? She never answered the phone. She looked at it and didn't answer it. That's strange. She never switched the phone off or threw it in the bin. You know what I thought? Red flag. I kept spending more time with her, and I fell deeper and deeper in love. It was obvious to me something was happening. I spoke to her, and I said, "Someone's after you. I know that. I cannot have a relationship with you if there's another person involved. I am not gonna have a three-way relationship. It's just me and you, baby." So we went down to the police station and we wrote a really long statement listing all the heinous crimes. But that was just the start. For 18 months we went on the run. We went to Blackpool on the run. We slept in the car on the run, in random locations, hiding. We slept in the garage a few times. We changed phones many times. Why? To evade capture, because we were pursued. And then I had a cunning plan. Why don't I use my lover as bait? Because the list of evidence apparently wasn't enough. So we installed security cameras. We put blue tack in the corner and in the corner. And we put up security cameras. I want to remind you, I started this story with once upon a time. So this is a fairy tale. With the security cameras installed, the evil entered the house. But in the nick of time, secretly, the police arrived and apprehended the monster. The monster was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Now, I don't know how, but somehow the monster was allowed out of prison within 6 months. The monster was given one of those ankle things, you know, the ones. But the monster was, after all, a monster. And like all monsters, they want to attack and attack and attack. But the monster couldn't find me or my lover. Because the monster is a monster. And if the monster can't find its target, then it will attack. It will attack. It will attack and attack and attack. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the story, I told you about a woman who I met. I fell in love with. Well, this woman, she became pregnant. And she was heavily pregnant. And the monster suspected, but didn't know who the father was. New security cameras were installed. The monster had grown arrogant and just lay there, waiting. An incident happened But the monster ran away. But this time the monster was cunning, and the monster took the security cameras and ran away. But the police, they knew about this monster they'd been trying to get for ages, that they did lock up, that they then let out, and then the monster was apprehended by the police one last time. The judge made a ruling to lock the monster up for more years than the average person has fingers. And to this day, the monster is in prison, serving time. The end.